Hey you guys, welcome back to Good Fruit. It's Dre, and today I'm coming back at you with another foundation review because foundation is my favorite beauty product and I love to put them to the test to see if they're able to last on my oily habitat that I have going on. So today we're going to be talking specifically about Makeup Forever HD foundation. And we're gonna be putting it to the test for 8 hours and seeing if it's able to last on my oily skin. Today is actually a special review because I have a visitor here on my face, a huge pimple, and you guys will see in the next clip how it's able to cover up this bad boy right here. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this foundation wears throughout the day and how I got this look right here, then I will see you in the next clip. And I'm excited to test this out on my oily, acne prone skin. I really want to see if it lasts all day, if it can coexist on my oily habitat. And yeah, so let's just get right into the review. So first things first, the girl at Sephora told me a little background story on Makeup Forever HD, that it was specifically only available to like actual makeup artists, and then they made it available to the public. So apparently the coverage is supposed to be really good on this. And this is my first time ever trying Makeup Forever, like anything Makeup Forever products or anything like that. So this is like literally my first impression, not only to the product, but to this brand. And so far, I really love the packaging. I think it is like very unique how they have this lid like this. It's not like a glass lid like I usually see. I really like the packaging. I really do love a pump. I always feel like foundations should just put a pump. Like I really just believe like the pump is the way to go. Like if you're not pumping, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Here on my channel, I do care about the claims because some of these claims that these brands be making, let's just keep it real, they're outrageous as heck. And when you wear the product all day, it doesn't live up to what it actually, the brand says that it can. $43 is the price point, which I think that's a fair price point because it competes with the other foundations such as Lancome, Dermablend, Double Wear. They're all around $40 to $50. I feel like $40 is the average price for a foundation, 40 to 50. Anything below, we know that it's drugstore. Anything that is higher, I would say, is more high-end. Not to say that there's anything bad with a drugstore foundation, but I'm giving you guys like a price range that you will see at Sephora and Ulta for like a good foundation would be between $40 to $50. So we love the price point here. Also, I see that there is I'm not sure how many shades this has. It looks like there's about 52 shades, which I'm not sure if that's a good amount of shades for a new foundation. I would have to review more foundations to see and compare if 52 is actually a good amount of shades for a foundation that is new. But I do see that it has more than the other foundations that I reviewed. And let's get into the claims that the brand is making, which is what I care about the most. So first thing it says it's an undetectable liquid foundation that blurs and covers imperfections for up to 24 hours. And you know, brands, they like to do this. They like to say that their foundation lasts 24 hours, 16 to 24 hours. They like to just throw it in there. And you know what I don't understand is why they say that, because you know, I feel like on an average day, any woman only wants to wear their foundation for like probably a good 8 hours. It says powered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for true to skin finish. You know what? This is a bunch of fancy knowledge. This is a bunch of fancy vocabulary to make you think that you're buying like an extravagant to make you think that you're buying like an extravagant formula, that they say that it's a micro skin system. Like, what the heck is that? Like, you know, undetectable liquid foundation. Like, you know, that's just a bunch of fancy marketing words. So I'm really interested in seeing, you know what, does this foundation really last 24 hours? And it says highlighted ingredients, micro skin systems, follow skin movement, provides a medium high correction and smooth skin. This actually makes me think of what's her name, the blue character from X-Men. I'm gonna put her on the screen, like when her skin like changes form, because they're trying to say like that this is like a high technology formula that's going to adapt to your skin, as if it's like some smart formula that's gonna know how to form on the skin. Like when it puts it on, it's gonna adapt to your habitat, which is a very interesting claim. So I'm wondering, because it says it's a moisturizing formula, is it actually matte finish is what I'm curious to know. Which I'm fine with, because I feel like if you have oily skin, it depends on the formula, because you don't always have to go with a matte finish just because you have oily skin. I do know the Charlotte Tilbury one that I just reviewed, which I would link for you guys in the corner there on the screen. The Charlotte Tilbury skin foundation actually has a hydrating finish, and it was able to withstand my oily habitat. It really was able to withstand. I was pleasantly surprised, and I actually didn't want to like it because it had went viral, and I was trying to find something wrong with it. But little did I know that I actually really do enjoy that foundation, and it doesn't have a matte finish. You just have to find the right formula for your skin, and everybody's skin reacts differently. So if that formula doesn't work for you, then maybe another formula will, but you don't always have to gravitate to like a super matte finish if you have oily skin. We are looking at the claims that it is a hydrating foundation, and it is medium to full coverage, and there will be no caking or settling into lines. It's going to last you 24 hours, but on my channel I only wear my foundation for 8 hours, so we will be getting a review for 8 hours. It also says that it's waterproof, sweat. Right, you guys, I kind of like fixed the lighting a little bit, and I moved you in closer, but here we go. So this is my skin today. I have a huge breakout right here, and I'm going to be covering that thing up right now because I am going out to dinner with my family later, and I will be doing some things, so I definitely don't want to be walking around with this. It is a truth of my skin. I'm not going to be hiding that from you guys. I'm going to go in to see exactly what coverage we are going to get. So let's go in now. So wow, that was literally one pass. This is supposed to be medium to full coverage, and that seems pretty full to me. I literally did one pass, and look how much coverage I got. And as you can see, it has really covered up my blemish here. Like, you cannot even see that. Let me move you guys. Wow, it gave me so much coverage there. Like, I don't even think that I need to go in and build this coverage. I really don't even think. For those of you that are wondering, the shade is actually 1N14. I am gonna apply a lot on my forehead because I do get so red on my forehead. But anyways, update on my life. Still currently in graduate school. Only in my first semester, and I am pretty much lacking motivation, but pushing through. And I'm going now, and I'm applying more to my T-zone because I have a lot of sunspots there. And I will be applying more to my forehead. So what do you guys think of the coverage so far? This was literally one pass, kind of letting it settle into my skin to apply more if needed, but I really don't think that I need more. I'm going to be looking at a mirror right now. I am getting a decent amount of coverage, like more than decent amount. And this was literally one pass. I really don't feel like this will make your face look so matte. Like, I like that though. I don't want my face to look so matte. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to look more like my skin. And I will be going in and just applying a little bit more foundation to my problem areas, but I really do like this shade for my skin. And I mean, look at the coverage I am getting on my huge pimple here. I would be really in awe if it really did last 8 hours with the red not peeking out from that pimple. But this is actually going to be a good review since I have such a breakout here. But let's go back in and see if this is buildable, if it builds nicely on my problem area. So yeah, I mean, I struggled with acne since middle school, so I do have some battle scars, and they're mainly found in this area here. So whenever I put foundation on and it does a super good job at holding up, I really feel so much more confident in my skin for the day. I wanted you guys to see how it finished. So definitely very hydrating finish, and definitely medium to full coverage. I mean, I would say it literally covered this pimple right here. I didn't even have to go in and add more foundation. That was literally one pass. As you can see, you could still see some of my sunspots, but I'm very happy with the coverage. It's currently 3:23, so we're about to put this foundation to the test to see if it's able to last 8 hours, even though the brand claims 24 hours. But here on my channel, we do for 8 hours. Don't be wearing your foundation for 24 hours. That's just like too extreme. Let your pores breathe, you know what I mean? So, all right, this is a final look. I actually really love this foundation so far. But, you know, every time I be putting on a foundation for the first 5 minutes, it looks good, of course. But we gotta see if it lasts the whole day. So let's give you a close-up on the coverage. Wow, you guys. I love it because look at the coverage I got. I mean, one pass and it completely covered this huge pimple on my face. And I have this like glow to my skin. So it's definitely not like a matte finish. Definitely not. Definitely does look like your skin. Guys, time right now is 6:51. I put the foundation like at 3 o'clock. I'll put the time on the screen right here. So it's been about 4 or 5 hours, more or less. I'm actually heading out to dinner right now with my family. So all I've been doing all day is editing on my laptop. But I want to give you guys a review. So look at what is going on right here. I'm getting some breaking apart already by my nostrils. Yeah, I kind of don't know what to say because I'm not doing anything different than I would normally do. I paid special attention to my nose. I set it with powder. But the Estee Lauder did not do this, and the Charlotte Tilbury one did not do this. But I'm gonna still give it a chance. I think I'm gonna wear it tomorrow again, because sometimes I feel like it's hard to give a review in one day. So I'm gonna wear it tomorrow again, and this time I'm going to apply a primer. But I don't normally apply primer around on my face, but I want to give this like a fair chance. So I'm gonna see if that helps the foundation from breaking apart. But it's already breaking apart around my nose. So very disappointed in that. Okay, guys, so time right now is 11 o'clock. I wasn't able to film at the restaurant, but I definitely have been wearing this foundation for 8 hours. I wanted to show you guys the breaking apart here by my nose. Also, I feel like it's not picking it up on the camera, but my face looks very textured around this area, like where all the oil is. It's just wearing off here, and just breaking apart, really. Just a very minimal around here. A lot where my mouth is. I have a breakout here that just happened. The time right now is 10:40. I just finished reapplying the foundation. It is day 2. Today I went in and I set the foundation with the Laura Mercier primer. I will put it up on the screen for you guys. It said that it's supposed to last 16 hours, of course, and that it's for oily skin. So I'm hoping that this will prevent the breaking apart around my nose, because I really wanted to give this foundation a fair try. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to give a review if you only wear it for one day. So I really wanted this product to work. Because I have such oily skin, it might not be 100% fair. But when I did use this product today, I do feel like it changed the finish on my face. Like yesterday, without the primer, my face was more of a dewy, hydrating finish. Today, it definitely feels more matte. I just wanted to throw that in there. It's something to think about. If you use a primer, it might change the finish of the formula. But I definitely put it all over my face, and I concentrated it mainly around my nose, because that's where my foundation breaks apart. I did go in and set it today with my Coty Airspun powder that I always use, translucent powder, and I put the Morphe setting spray on top. So time right now is 8:23. I definitely been wearing this foundation for 8 hours. And I just want to show you guys what happens right here. Yeah, so definitely, as you can see here, definitely a lot of bulging around my nose and breaking apart. And just a lot of breaking apart here. Breaking apart around my forehead. It still is holding up around my pimple. I mean, the thing is that I get really oily here, so it just didn't survive with my habitat, my oily habitat. It just didn't survive around my nose and my forehead. This completely came off. Even though I put primer, I put powder, I put setting spray, it still didn't last. And Estee Lauder doesn't do this, that foundation doesn't move. But what do you guys think? I gave it a shot. I gave it a 2-day review with primer, without primer, and it still didn't hold up around my T-zone. So the claims that it was making, it claimed that it lasts 24 hours. Definitely didn't for me. Maybe if you don't have oily skin, it would hold up longer, but definitely for oily people out there, I definitely feel like your oil won't be controlled, and like the foundation is just like breaking apart, and just you can see like my oil is just really accumulating there. What do you guys think? I definitely feel like I like the way that it was lightweight. I like the way that I can't feel it on my face. It doesn't look so matte where it doesn't feel natural. Like it feels natural, and it is lightweight, and it did give me coverage. This lasted 8 hours right here, just around my nose. It did not. Definitely don't know if I would be reaching for this foundation again. I feel like I would be a little paranoid because around the 5-6 hour mark it was doing this, and it seemed to have broken apart even more. So I feel like I would be paranoid if I was going out somewhere that my foundation would be just breaking apart here. So in my book, I feel like so far the two that I have discovered that is good for oil control is Estee Lauder and the Charlotte Tilbury Skin Foundation. The Charlotte one didn't do this, and the Estee Lauder didn't do this either. But you know what? This is very minimal. Like you can go in and fix this up, but I feel like you shouldn't have to. Like, especially if you put primer. Like I put layers on today, like, and it still didn't work. So it's just like, my thoughts are, I like the finish. I like how it looks natural, but for long wearing, I wouldn't wear this. And that's my opinion, and that's what worked for me on my skin. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love making foundation reviews. It is my favorite beauty products. And please check out my foundation encyclopedia